Good Saturday morning to you all. Bobby Lee here with Hurricane Creek Farms. Really nice early this morning, like it tends to be this time of year. But forecast here on this last day of September is pretty much what it's been for the entire month of September. Hot and dry, going up to 90, no rain. That's good hay baling weather, which is nice because that's exactly what we have planned for. Later on today, probably gonna be this afternoon, heavy dew like we tend to have. But let the truck warm up for a minute. Cows, think I'm about to feed them some, but they're wrong. Even as dry as it is, they still got plenty of grazing. Got the truck warming up, we're gonna head on up the road, check on the yearlings, the heifers, then get back and get started up working on some equipment. I will mention real quick, I guess it was 6 days ago, last Sunday. Of course, we ran all the cows and calves to the chute and whatnot. Pregnancy test results got back last night. Not what we were looking for. I think we bled 33 cows, missed 1 or 2, 21 bred. I mean, that is not what we wanted. A few, like always, there were 3 or 4 that we knew were going to be open, or knew going in. It was unlikely they were going to get bred based on them calving really late back in the spring, and that's fine. But there were a few others that, I mean, no excuse, they should have been bred. But anyway, we're going to make a decision on them. You know, how we're going to handle, you know, moving on from those few. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe. We're gonna get some things done, so we're ready to hit the hay field here later on this morning or early afternoon once this dew dries off. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but a pretty cool little shot on the ridge right over there. That's where all the calves are. I came over here because we still haven't ever moved the feed bin since we moved pastures, but as I was pulling, I was like, oh, looky there. It looks like they're all looking at us, so they hear us. But unfortunately, we could drive to them from here, but it's a really big hill to go up. Definitely pulling the feed bin, I would not do it. We do it in the Jeep all the time, not usually in the truck. And again, definitely not pulling the feed bin. We'll get out on the road, come around and meet them from the other side. Okay, and here give you the other perspective. Feed bin, just right over there, over on that next ridge top. But big hill right there. Not real easy to get through there. It's dry, but especially when it's wet, it's tough even in the Jeep. But anyway, we're not gonna leave the feed bin here. There's just a little feed left in here. I think it should be enough to get them about 4 bucketfuls for today, which is our traditional morning feeding we give them. The rest of it's all hay, or all grass. But this time of year anyway, then we'll get this feed bin home where it's ready to be filled back up. Got just a few stragglers coming up, bringing up the rear, but it looks like everyone, practically speaking, is here. Walk over here, check on the mineral feeder. Oh yeah, still in pretty good shape. I believe I brought a bag down here yesterday. I can't always remember and keep my days straight. But anyway, appreciate y'all bearing with me on my voice too. It's a bit of a struggle between, I think, allergies and maybe a little mild, you know, fall man cold, and then I blame it on T-ball as much as anything. Coaching T-ball, we're not like yelling at the kids, but you're yelling instructions. You know, they don't have any idea where to throw the ball usually, if they need to run to the next base, whatnot. So yeah, for a solid hour twice a week, we're doing nothing but but shouting orders at a bunch of 4, 5, and 6-year-olds. So we'll see if my voice holds up. 48 hours ago, I would have said there's no way I would be talking today. But thankfully, I'm hanging in there. Y'all don't need to feel too sorry for me. Okay, some of y'all may remember, we've been having battery issues with the older, the bigger Kubota tractor that we bail with. Just put a battery on it, or actually had Kubota come out and do that. Feel pretty certain it's not gonna start. Yeah, nothing. So, fingers crossed, we can get it boosted off. Of course, we haven't raked or anything yet, it's still early. We get it boosted off, we'll let it run for a little while while we're servicing the baler and whatnot. You know, maybe it'll crank later, maybe we'll have to boost it off again, but first step is just seeing if we can get her to boost off. This may be the biggest wrench possible that could be thrown in our plans for today. Okay, moment of truth. Let it sit there and run for a few minutes. Let's see, come on, baby. And she is just, well, I was gonna say she's graveyard dead, but can't explain how big of a relief that is. Okay, I'm gonna let it run for a while. It's only 9:30. We might get started raking here in about an hour. Kind of a target in my mind was about 10:30 or 11, but all right. While we were letting that charge up for a minute, we started servicing the baler, but now we can pull it out, pull over by the compressor, blow it off, continue getting it serviced, and one step closer to being in the field. That baler is all set, greased, tractor's fueled up, windows are even cleaned off. Just gonna let it continue to run for a few more minutes. Take a disc mower off of the M4, hook up the rake. Probably do a little greasing on the rake. It doesn't require a whole lot, and yeah, then we'll be pretty well sitting on go. I'm sweating. Woo! We're in the shade.
Your start count months ago would not be, I mean, it's impossible.
Okay, let's see if I hook the hose up the right way. Nope. Backwards. That's okay. We'll pull up here and swap them around. Had a hydraulic leak on the cylinder for the little kicker wheels in the middle. Last time we used it, I think we diagnosed it and fixed it. Of course, the real test will be getting out in the field and seeing that, yeah, we're running it with no issues. For a second I thought it might have a low tire, but not, tires are up. Get up here where we can top it off with fuel, fold the rake down, swap those hoses around, and service the rake as well. And of course that one wing does not want to fold down. I'm gonna raise that wheel up just a little bit so I can clean some trash off there. I know, parking brakes on, it was still in gear, but we had it clutched, so, okay. Now, walk around here. Yeah, it was this cylinder right here, and I'm pretty certain it was simply that plug right there. That's where it looked like it was coming from. We took it out, took the cylinder off, took that plug out, put some Teflon tape on it, put it back in. And again, not declaring total victory there just yet, but I think we got that problem fixed. Yeah, let's get this baby greased up a little bit. We had a little less than a half tank, which might have been enough to do it. You know, burn a whole lot of fuel raking. We can generally get over the amount of time it takes us to mow. We can rake it half that time or a little less, really. Yeah, no need not to top her off. The plan is to all go smoothly today. Probably put the mower right back on the tractor by this time tomorrow or even earlier. We're gonna be mowing some more. So we're gonna burn the fuel sometime. Whoa. Minor fuel spill. All right, should be all ready to go to the field. Went ahead and cut the 135 off. It ran for about 45 minutes. Hopefully it'll fire right off later on, but so to not jinx ourselves, I'm not putting the booster cables completely away. Yeah, it's about 10:20. Then we'll run up to the house. Gotta put the dogs up. Go ahead and eat a quick early lunch, brunch maybe. We're not gonna have lunch today, we'll do a brunch. That way, because we ain't gonna stop till we're done. It should probably be supper time by then. Everything rolling right along pretty smoothly, other than this ground right here, which is not very smooth. Right, I mean, how perfect is that? So let's say we're going smoothly and I hit a big bump. Anyway, yeah, we already raked all the farm next to the house on that 10 or so acres. It's, I always kind of complain just a little. It's not complaining at all, very happy to have that place. You have 10 acres in 5 different little patches. So now we're here at my parents' house, raking this. Yeah, we've been going right at 2 hours, making a pretty good time. Probably just a little over halfway done, but weather's good. It's just hot and sunny. Good hay drying weather, good hay baling weather. Okay, off one tractor onto the other one. Question being, is this tractor gonna start this time, or are we gonna have to boost it off again? Which we do have to boost it off, not a big deal. Pillar just looked a little odd from the front there, almost like there was a tire down or something. But it's just the ground's uneven. Okay. Woo. It was parked in the shade whenever I got done with it this morning. Not in the shade anymore. All right, let's see here. So close. Okay. We'll boost her off. Annoying, very annoying, but as long as we can get her running, I feel like we'll be in good shape. Now we're running. Okay. So, took us a little over 3 hours to rake it. We got 4 hours till kickoff Tennessee ball game this evening. So, maybe listening to the first quarter or so on the radio. Heck, like always, I hesitate to say what time I think we'll get done. Because of the potential of breakdowns, but if all goes well, we shouldn't miss much of the game. We'll listen on the radio, or heck, if my phone service is good enough, I can watch it on my phone as I'm finishing up. Get these booster cables wound up and truck cut off. We're gonna start rolling. As we head up the driveway here, I just realized you've got to give our prediction on our yield today. I'll say 35 rolls, both farms. It's better than I probably would have thought it was going to be before we got it cut. You know, for a third cutting, especially no more rain than we have. But we got all of this hay cut early enough for the second cutting, where it did catch a few rains right there real early on. Just hasn't gotten much since then. But anyway, I'm gonna say 35. If we got over 40, that would be a real bonus in my mind. Moving on here pretty good. We're in the second field. Already got 7 rolls. I think it's every bit as good as I thought it was. First little tiny field, we usually have like 2, maybe a little over 2 rolls there. We had about 3.5 rolls there. So if it's any indication, we may be pretty happy with the yield when all is said and done. Moved to my parents' place, had 30 rolls, the farm right there next to the house, so we're gonna get over the 35. We're gonna get over 40, so very happy with that. Maybe may adjust that number at this point to say 45, but we got a little over an hour and a half till kickoff. Again, barring a breakdown, we should be wrapping up just in time, but yeah. Fingers crossed everything keeps running smooth, and we'll see how many we end up with. Quite literally down to the short rows, a couple of partial windrows there and whatnot. Looks like we're gonna have right at 53 rolls, maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be right at it. Maybe 53 plus just a little, but dang good day as far as that's concerned. I grossly underestimated what I thought we would have. I've been guilty of going both ways. I started out this hay season like I was nailing it. And yeah, I've just gotten worse as we've gone on, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But yeah, Get that little bit there, got a little partial one there, yeah. We got 50 inches so far on this one. Yeah, it's gonna be right at 53, just a little over. We shall see. Okay, got her backed under the shed, back at home. It is 11 minutes until kickoff. Timed that pretty darn well. Horses just reminded me I need to let them out. We'll do that. Yeah, I had 53 plus the little partial roll over there. So dang good day. Yeah, I thought anything over 40 would be just gravy, and yeah, that worked out well for us. Not gonna move the truck. Need to roll up my windows. Well, again, there's no rain. No rain in the forecast. Today's Saturday until I think Thursday. And even then it's only like a 40% chance, so not even like it's that much of a guarantee. But my plan, I need to wind up those booster cables too. A lot of stuff I've been doing, I quit recording. But in the morning, take the rake off the M4, go and put the mower on it. I think we'll just keep on mowing hay. What we'll mow tomorrow may end up being the last we have for this year. I need to go kind of scout the one other farm, but I doubt we got much regrowth on it because it just hadn't rained. But anyway, you know, I got 10 minutes till kickoff now. I gotta let the horses out, put those booster cables away, do a few other things. So I need to get off of here. I'm gonna throw some burgers in my cast iron skillet, probably about halftime. So I'm gonna eat beef. Y'all eat beef, and God bless, and go Vols.